Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a little follow-up video to the one I did earlier today and clarify for everybody that I definitely do not condone anyone trying to talk someone else into being circumcised. Because as people have pointed out, someone who's a little bit more susceptible to peer pressure or maybe is not so aware of how awesome it is to have his foreskin might have given in and gotten circumcised and something like that. And I totally agree with those thoughts. I think it's horrible that people try to recommend it to others and try to put any sort of pressure. Now, for me personally, I like it when someone does mention something like that, and that may seem a little odd, but when someone tries to tell me about the problems with the foreskin and how it's better to be circumcised, oh well, then I can go full force and I can talk for a long time until they wish they had never said anything. So for me, I kind of like it when someone does open their mouth and put their foot in it, because then I give them more than they bargained for. And believe me, I definitely do. So when people do make such a comment, yeah, I definitely come out full force, supporting the foreskin and talking about how awesome it is. And so I kind of don't care what they think, about me for saying that. And at the end, I hope that maybe it'll change their mind, or if it doesn't change their mind, at least maybe they'll think next time before they open their big mouth to give some bad advice. So, to me, when someone brings something up like that, I kind of relish that opportunity just because it's a chance for me to speak out against it, and promote the foreskin. So, um, like I've said before, I use any opportunity to let people know that I have my foreskin, because I think the more that people realize guys around them have their foreskins and are not circumcised, and they're gonna start getting the idea that, okay, hey, this is a normal thing. Joe Schmo down the street is not circumcised and he's just fine. So um, I always like it when the opportunity presents itself for me to talk to people about it. And I mean, I do it all the time with pretty much most of the people I know. At some point or other, I've had that conversation with them and told them I'm not circumcised and how awesome that is and how I'm glad about it. And so people kind of know where I stand on that. And I think that's a good thing, because I hope that whether it's people I work with or people that I run into and I have these conversations, well, maybe someday they'll have their boys and they'll realize, hey, I don't need to do this. So I think the more that we talk about it and the more we take those opportunities to talk about it, the more we can get that message out there and hopefully change people's minds. Like I said, it takes time, and we have to keep working at it to get an ingrained bias like this eradicated and changed, and have people accept correct information instead of the old prejudice and biases that they have against the foreskin. They've heard those little things all their lives. Their parents heard them, so on and so forth. And so we have to work to kind of change that. And so that's why I always try to use any opportunity I can to bring foreskin up in conversation, just to get it out there. And like I said, everybody knows that I am very pro foreskin, and they can tell by the way I talk. They come across my videos or whatnot. So we need to speak up, and we need to kind of keep promoting these ideas, because people keep wanting to, there are people out there that keep wanting to spout the wrong information, and unless we confront them and tell them that they're wrong and present the correct information, that incorrect, wrong information, that bad information, is going to keep getting spread. And so we have to work against that. So, once again, I think we need to always take any opportunity we can to try to promote that. So, well, have a good night. I'll see you guys all soon.